When we're talking about Himalayan art, especially talking about deities and mandalas, we use a lot of jargon words. There's a lot of technical language. And I just want to emphasize a little bit about Tantra classifications, because when we talk about deities such as Manjushri or Tara or Kalachakra, we're talking about deities, and then we have different systems. Some systems are from India, and really probably the majority are Tibetan over the last 1,000 years. Systems of how you classify tantras. Now, by tantra, we're really talking about a genre of literature, of Buddhist literature, that deals with techniques for reaching enlightenment, which is different than the sutra tradition, which teaches different techniques. So, there are different ways of classifying the Tantra literature and then the deities which are contained within that body of literature. So, we have jargon words again. We have Kriya, Charya, Yoga, and Yoganiruttara, which is also called Anuttarayoga. So we have these four classifications. The Kriya Tantra is again divided into three Buddha families, Tatagata, Padma, and Vajra. The Charya system also follows the three families. But then in Yoga and Anuttarayoga, we have the five families, excuse me, and Vajrasattva is considered the sixth family. But within the Yoga Niruttara Tantra, we actually have two or three different subcategories, and these are called method, wisdom, and non-dual. And the method is also known as Father Tantra, wisdom as Mother Tantra, and then non-dual. Not every school, every tradition in Tibet has the non-dual. So, Tantras are a little bit confusing because we have these systems, but the systems are not consistent between the Kagyu, Sakya, Gelug, Jonang, and other branch schools. They're not consistent. For instance, in the Kriya Tantra, generally, for Gelugpas and a lot of Kagyu, then they have the Manjushri Mulakalpa Tantra and the Siddha Aikavira. Both are Manjushri Tantras. In the Sakya tradition, these two Tantras are Charya Tantras. In the Yoga system, Yoga Tantra, the Namasangiti is classified in some, not all of the Sakya systems, as being a Yoga Tantra. Whereas in many of the Kagyu traditions and Gelug, they classify it as being Anuttarayoga, the fourth, the highest class of yoga. Within the highest class, we have method, Father, wisdom, Mother Tantras, and within the Gelug and most of the Kagyu schools, they classify He Vajra as being a Mother Tantra, along with Chakrasamvara and Mahamaya, Buddha Kapala, etc. Whereas in the Sakya tradition, He Vajra is classified as a non-dual Tantra, along with Kalachakra, Mahakala, Vajrakila, and others. Within the Gelug system, then Kalachakra is generally categorized as either a Mother Tantra, a Wisdom Tantra, or alternate. There's some systems present an alternate. So we have differences, and really the importance here is just to know that there are systems for dividing up the tantras and the deities within those tantras, dividing them up between four levels, Kriya, Charya, Yoga, and Yoganiruttara. But there's variations between schools and between traditions and between teachers. So don't get too caught up into having to know exactly where something is in these four levels, when it just depends on different traditions, and you just need to know that there's differences, and that's it. So just a few words on Tantra classification and how we really have to just be more relaxed about it.